This is a very shocking news. A very, very shocking news. The USA, the USA government, they have banned Nigerian and Finland from sending them aids. All those aids they used to collect from US and they used to collect from the UN and other international body. So the US they have banned Nigeria and Finland from sending aids to them due to the issue of the things that is going on in Nigeria and the thing that happens in Finland concerning Simon Ekpa and Finland government, and all those things is due to Nigeria because what happens, what makes Finland to sentence Simon Ekpa is because of Nigeria. It's because of the payments, the activities between them and Nigeria, and then now, as it is now causing them pain and causing them more pain and causing them more lose because they are losing a lot. They are losing a lot. Although they may claim that they have a contract with Nigeria to work for Nigeria for some years, but those contracts will not it will not be forever. So one day it will still come to an end. But as it is now, the US government they have stopped giving them aids, them and Nigeria, and also some other things. So in this video, you are going to hear everything from this our Biafran activist who explained the whole thing the way it is because it really touched everywhere. And don't skip any part of the video. Try to watch to the end for you to understand everything that is going on in this video because in fact things that is going on is this issue of Simon and Mazinam Nekano, and it is touching everywhere and nobody is happy with it, and everybody knows the reason why Mazan Kano and the reason why Simon Ekpa is agitating, but Nigerian government they don't want to talk about it. They are just going running round and around but not touching the right thing they need to touch. So as it is now, it is now affecting them in different ways and different areas. So as you're about to watch, like, subscribe and share the video to go and let others see what is going on in Nigeria. And thank you for watching.
Share it to your friends, to Biafrans in diaspora, home. Share it, spread it to Igbo man, to Biafran peoples all over the world. There is fire on the mountain. Very good, welcome situation. It's a very good situation. It's a welcome situation. And there's that ban or restriction from USAID, both Nigeria and Finland, is attracting international applause from not only the Igbos, but all the sister tribes, all the tribes, ethnicities along the Biafran coastal line. Everybody was, like very, very inquisitive and zealous to know what happened to Simon Ekpa. That was yesterday. You can see everywhere in the supermarket, filling station, on the road, people were, crossing their fingers, discussing and chanting Simon Ekpa situation. Finland diplomatic, Finlandia ambassador visitation to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. How far, what could have been the subject matter and the theme of that visit. And people were not happy because Tinubu has not made any official statement in that regard, both in the past and the present. And yesterday, Tinubu has the effrontery to tell the whole world that Simon Ekpa was arrested in Finland. So, what are we going to say? All I know is what America is doing is in line with international, law and the community's, approval of at least, abuse of human rights, lack of, due process and rule of law. As you can see, it going on and on in this administration that is full of fallacies, and the disappointment. Ahmed Tinubu assumed office last year. Someone would have been at Aso an Igbo man. It was obvious that he used money, bought INEC, with his Fulani masters, the perceived enemies, adversaries of the Igbo nation. They succeeded on making Tinubu illegally Nigerian president. And today, Tinubu is telling the whole world that our suffering, we are nobody. Tinubu is still slapping the Igbos after sitting in Nandekan for how many months now in conjunction with his predecessor, Mohamed Buhari. That isn't even enough for him. He has gone further to what? To import Simon Ekpa into Nigerian zoo. for what? For suya, for barbecue. They went to kill Simon Ekpa. And what is surprising me most is how could Finland to be slow? I was in my other mind yesterday discussing within myself, having this monologue within myself that maybe is another pranking by Finlandia region to prank Nigeria down to their knees. Because I can't see oil, crude oil exchange, go down well with the prestige that Finland has been maintaining for about how many years now? Since 1956, we've never seen Finland having bad human rights record. Since their independence from USSR in 1956, Finland has been having good, human rights record. They have not violated even their citizens. But it's not going to start with Simon Ekpa. Simon actually enjoyed dual citizenship of Nigeria and Finland, but notwithstanding, Tinubu will have no reason to have, to alter international prestige, pedigree, and integrity. Finlandia region has been enjoying for over how many years now? So, if you ask me on my other mind, I've been soliloquizing to myself that this is another expensive prank on Nigeria. It can never be. Reality can never be altered. Finland can never be Nigeria. Nigeria is a rubbish country. Yoruba and the Fulani, they have rubbish Nigeria. Nigeria is no longer a good country. They have finished Nigeria, brought Nigeria down. Everybody is hungry now. In Nigeria, the economy is bad, and they are talking about Simon Ekpa. So if you bring Simon Ekpa to Nigeria, is that going to give Nigeria 24-hour lights? Electricity supply to every household in Nigeria. If you bring Simon Ekpa home to Nigeria, is that going to stop Boko Haram that has already surrounded the whole Yoruba forest? And they are busy looking and pursuing Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. So two of them are the bandits and the Boko Haram that are disaliving people across northern region. What does that mean? It means hate, tribal, bigotry, ethnic hate. That is what it means. Yes, it is ethnic bigotry because there are many things to be done right now. Now the kind of issue should be a bygone matter affair because he has won in the court. Samoneba is busy doing what he's supposed to be doing in the faraway land of Finland, defending his what tribe, his country that has been already taken over by the Fulanis, disaliving farmers and the people in the localities and urbanities. Imagine yesterday, three Fulani men were arrested in Anambra State. Kidnappers. They were arrested, apprehended by Anambra Aguna Chamber security outfit. They apprehended Fulani bandits, Fulani kidnappers. And what are we saying here? Bringing Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria, is that going to change Nigeria economy? Is that going to bring peace in this country? Is that going to change the mind, the beguiling, deceitful minds of our politicians? If you bring Simon Ekpa into Nigeria here, Wike will stop what his madness in River State. Or tell me if Jay Gumi will begin to understand that let kite perch, let the eagle perch, let Muslim be, let Christian be. Is Gumi going to understand it like that? Is Edify is going to understand it like that? What about ISWAP that have been stretching their tentacles of Islamization across the whole northeast, northwest, mid belt, coming down to Igbo land and Yoruba land? Is it going to stop Islamization process? There are many good things Tinubu should have done, should be doing now, not going after Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. Omo, I have to use this opportunity. Anytime I find myself now on social media, I will be inviting the Igbo groups. Yes, all the billionaires in Igbo land. You enjoy your money buying private jets. Remember that your brother is in jail. Remember Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu is languishing in jail. Kubana, chief priest, take note, all of you Igbo billionaires. Nnamdi Kanu is languishing in jail. You are busy spreading money, befriending Hausa, befriending Yoruba. They are enemies of Igbo. They are the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is languishing in jail. If they are not, they should remain the reason Nnamdi Kanu because Igbo has been released. We don't need to be playing hide and seek this time. Ojuzo Kanu, Onwanechilo, or one of Igbere. Nnamdi Kanu, your nephew, your brother, your blood brother is languishing in jail. Ojuzo Kanu, stand up and prove whom you are. That you have read out their state for good 8 years. What am I talking about? Baba Umar Pai, a strong preach, visionary, what man of God. You have vision for this nation, Daddy. Use that anointing that our God has bestowed on you. to prove to the enemies of Igbos that Kano will not die in jail. What am I talking about? Lazarus Moka, that the anointed man of God. God has given you all it takes to pray the moon down, to pray the sun to cease its light. It is time to invite you, Nnamdi Kanu, your brother, your son is suffering for you and I. We need this great Igbo men's intervention. We need all of them to come together. If it is prayers, let the Holy Ghost contribute prayers. There's nothing God cannot do through prayers. The season and the candle for how many years? Igbos come together and pray against our enemies. God can destroy the enemies of the Igbos. The enemies of Igbos are uncountable in Nigeria. We can no longer condone this kind of hostilities and animosities against Igbo nation. It is time for every Igbo man to come together and make sure that we Ghana, we corner. All these are big names, versatile on entrepreneurship, versatile on sports, music, and culture. We gonna it to that angle of, bringing Nnamdi Kanu out of DSS facilities. I think if we work together, what Tinubu and Finland are planning together can never ever be. But I have a message for Nigeria. Nigeria has never wake up or recovered from economic excruciating hardship caused by these witches and wizards called Nigerian politicians thieves, animals. They are now looking towards at the angle of American embargo. America sanctioning Nigeria will spell disaster for you people. I'm telling you now, they cannot should let off the hook.
Then,
That's what it is.
yes, the ban, notwithstanding, not only that, the Trump administration have shown serious sign of mobilizing world leaders against Biafran enemies like Nigeria, questioning the rationale behind Finnish government relationship with Nigeria. That have attracted a lot of a ban on that. And given what is on ground now, the federal government has lost relevance amidst a committee of nations. The Finnish government said Simon Ekpa is a master and he knows that he has destroyed Nigeria-Finland relationship. How
Yes,
would you react to that?
that is true now because Samuel Ekpa in question is enjoying dual citizenship. Is Nigerian, is a Finnish. So what are we saying? Truth cannot be ostracized. You can't hide the truth. The bilateral relationship, economic and otherwise, even military, has been rubbish. Why? Because Nigeria has been working hard to kill a Finnish citizen. There's no how Finland, just cross their fingers and watch Simon Ekpa neutralized or disallowed by Nigerian government. So the Hausa Fulani, the Arab Yoruba, and so on and so forth, has not seen anything good on releasing Nnamdi Kanu. So long as Nnamdi Kanu is dwelling inside DSS facilities, which of course everybody knows. Everybody knows it's 48 months plus now. Samuel Ekpa should not and can never rest. His disturbances, his tentacles, his mechanism is using in the southeast to disturb both states and federal will be ongoing. Progressively, what? Very, very, disturbing to the state actors in the southeastern Nigeria. When you hold a child on the ground, you will never stand up. You are still holding yourself. So the issue of America, Finland, trying to have diplomatic face swap right now, I think that is going to grow, bring grow more ripples, not Nigeria issue, because America has written off Nigeria. At least inaugural speech of Donald Trump, we don't have a representative there. People just went to America willingly on their own. It was only the Christians that were invited to preach and pray for White House. I don't want to understand what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is Nigeria, Finland, relationship, no matter how it is, I'm still believing it that Finland is trying to play prank. Because America sending message across to Finland, it will change many things. Nigerian image internationally has been rubbished already, and they are stepping into another level of ban, embargo, and sanction that is going to spell natural disaster to Nigerian nation. And I'm still telling you that Biafra has gotten upper hand in this Trump regime. No magic, no bribe, no oil, crude oil for what? Simon Ekpa head or otherwise can never reduce Biafra popularity currently. Ask yourself a question. If Finland could allow Biafra declaration or referendum in Sibelius Square, Latin, Finland, how then this sudden change? That's why I'm suspecting something. In my mind's eyes, I'll be seeing lots and lots of contradiction there. Things are not that verified, elucidated, and well clarified. I think
Even by Finnish
Finland,
government.
yes, Finland is up to something. Finland is up to something. They are trying to prank down Nigeria to their knee so that international communities can still actually mimic Nigerian nation the more. A land, a country, a state, a federal state, where law, rules, and other regulations are not maintained. There is this kind of saying that you should prepare your house well before you stoop or start, giraffing at another man's compound. How prepared are you in your own house? A house that is divided like this. Nigeria is a house that is divided. It can never be well at all with that house. So what I'm trying to say is that how does Tinubu ever think that he is the one that will alive Nnamdi Kanu and rubbish his career? A destiny killer? Is that what he calls himself? Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. At least the whole nations, the whole international communities have actually seen how Tinubu stopped Igbo presidential mandates given to Obi. We are looking at the angle of ethnic bigotry. We are looking at the angle of over excess, extraordinary marginalization of the Igbos. We are looking at the angle of what? Persecution. Yes. Because if you look at Tinubu, Tinubu is not apprehensive of what he's doing. He's still behaving as if he's going to arrest Obi. Tinubu should prepare to arrest the whole Igbo people because we are coming.
Thank you.
See, we are coming.
Thank you, Mr. Rao. The international lobbies, surrounding Donald Trump's government has ordered for immediate investigation into Finnish government relationship, and especially place a ban on the ambassador to Nigeria, Selina.
Not to come into United States.
Sure.
That's very good. I don't know the role that Serena or Sina is playing this late. Because how could you arrest your citizen? Your citizen, Simon Ekpa has been investigated, at least screened, interrogated with evidences on the screen. Nothing is hidden about Simon Ekpa's activities in Finland since inception of his citizenship. After going on, scholarship into Finland, he has been investigated by the Finnish authority. So what is this late hour visitation of Serena? I don't know what to understand the Finnish ambassador to Nigeria. I don't know. What is she talking? America has to do it. Biafran lobbies has to do that. America has to place serious security watch, eagle eyes of FBI and the rest of the security outfits in the USA on Finland.
Oh yes, that is a very nice move. Let's see the outcome and let's see what all this will result to. If it can change the mind of the Finland government for them to release Simon Ekpa, because they have seen that he did not do them anything, even though the government of Nigeria is accusing him of buying of people in the country. He's not the one that is doing it. Since the arrest and sentence him, all those things, buying of people and destroying of life and property, it is still going on in the southeast and in Nigeria. And the issue of sentencing Mazdam Kanu is still going on, and it is not the solution of Nigerian problem, but the country we call Nigeria. We don't know where they are heading to. even though the government don't even know where they are going to. So they just want everybody to be in their confusion of their confusion boat that is seeing, but they don't know where they are seeing to. So I would like to hear a comment down below. Like, subscribe, and share the video to go and let others see what is really going on in the country. And thank you for watching.